scatterbrained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say, 'tis one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf.
I'll not spurn your company. A customer then. That changes things.
Too much excitement. Love waking up knowing anything can happen.
How
Fools in particular.
Drawing in a crack is only half the battle.
Interested in my wares?
Would that I could spend all day here.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Always another errand to see to.
Now, what could this mean? Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the Coral Snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, Sir Arisen? What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batar. I trust you will be prudent. During his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill the Empress. In the name of caution, Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody. And that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road. It is my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fore. For you.
Shall we seek some answers?
I'd hasten home, but it's not my step now.
Now here's all of we have arrived.
Pray, hold a moment. Have you some business in our encampment? You may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcanic Island. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? You came all the way out here to deliver this to me? 'Twas most generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me a moment to pen a missive of my own. Here you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? You will find him in the Agamemnon ruins, not far from here. Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand the importance of this task.
We ought to see this to its destination.
A well-organized pack is my specialty.
Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the place. That was a skillful bit of victory. You do your vocation proud. I knew you would be ready, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle will continue. Mayhap towards some Puritans are our best bet on leading no mage to the right. Our enemies are growing number. That is then avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You'd have been doused in oil. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. ladder, is it? How convenient. Oh, excellent. It was excellent. I could have done no better. Follow my example. Well said. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. Well done! I'm taking the loss. You weren't expecting mercy? A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Let us defer to the original judgment. Right you are. think of it. Some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
I will protect you. Would you mind coming over here? We've no healing magic at our disposal, so a curative will have to do. One moment, if you please. I nearly forgot to mention. A ballista is a ranged weapon. It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all. And yet, no two of us are the same. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
You think I care to hear your troubles?
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
What about this place makes me nervous?
My knees have been acting up of late.
Best mind yourself in my presence, sir.
First assess the field, then I'll report we get to home.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
These soldiers are disciplined.
Must hold out. Someone come on.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I would fain aid you if you are in...
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
It's a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
Calm again.
Not my kind of place, this.
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand. We have reached our destination.
Aye, I'm Barbas. What do you want? Brought something for me, have you? Let's have a look then. Very well. You may leave this matter in my hands. I wouldn't worry too much. I've no doubt this poor exile's request will be approved. You've done a good thing this day, sir. The note isn't much, but I want you...
Outstanding. With this, Sir Akakio's safety is assured. One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Nicely done. Big number. Well an exemplary performance. Once more. There, Master. It's occupied. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Everything turns blue and cold.
This ox cart assailed. 'Tis in a dreadful state.
The work of goblins, mayhap. Careful now! The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to be all the more vigilant. We might be able to slip into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find. Lo! A ballista! This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Oozes, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
Feast your eyes on this!
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to silence. Moving on from this
The might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
moment of a decision will spill out of I am here, by your side. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Where the sword is! Lightning is ineffective against its foe.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support.
Working its ill effects upon the Arisen.
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon. Moving on from this discussion for now.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Over here, if you please. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. This strikes me as a place of import. We shall have occasion to return here. Mayhap we will know what needs to be done in time. Shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Still waiting on that report.
Let's make ready for the morrow.
Fine fettle today.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. The Tal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then. I'll pass these tidings along to our interested party. Where should I tell him to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fair enough. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path.
If I can avoid it.
Tis good to be reunited.
At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Go on, have a look.
Well met.
Get to work. Barely scraping by.
I believe this is intended as a means of...
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the coral snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall...
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations... I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself. May all go as planned.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she be? Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other, fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on, kill her. Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. 'Tis by the coral snake. Go on, kill her. How dare you!
Sir Irmhild! So 'twas you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose.
In part. But let us continue this discussion in the interrogation room. I want it all on record. Indeed. Irmhild, though it pains us, we must place you under arrest.
You'll do no such thing. I bid you both farewell.
No! Stop her! Forgive me, Your Majesty. She is gone. Irmhild, why?
Silenced by her own hand. I fear our carelessness has allowed the villain to escape her due judgment.
Oh, Irmhild. What could have possessed her to do such a thing? I suppose we'll ne'er know now. A pity.
Guide you there directly.
Nothing more deadly than getting comfortable.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find it.
We shall remain here.
This quiet makes me itch to close
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regalia sword? So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something greater. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say. And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Wearing armor all day.
I'd
feel a
sooner
sight
stay
better
out
once
of
I've had
that,
my dinner.
where it's possible.
We might be able to slip into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Whence do you hail?
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
I'm sure I can handle this. Got more soil on me than
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done if the gracious hand is to continue to function.